What happens when a politician's personal life becomes a political weapon? Let me tell you about a situation that's sparking chaos in Ohio politics, and it's not just about a congressional race. It's about a man who's been accused of domestic abuse, a senator who's gone public with his condemnation, and a custody battle that's turned into a media spectacle. This isn't just a story about Max Miller or Bernie Moreno, it's a glimpse into how personal scandals can unravel political careers, and how family ties can become the most dangerous minefield in public life. Here's the thing, Bernie Moreno, a Republican senator, is now calling for his former son-in-law, Max Miller, a Republican congressman, to step down. Why? Because of allegations of domestic abuse against Miller's ex-wife and their daughter. But here's what's wild. Moreno hasn't been vocal about this for months. Now, suddenly, he's throwing his weight behind the idea that Miller fails basic standards of character and should seek professional help. What makes this really interesting is the timing. Why now? Is this about protecting his daughter, or is there a deeper political chess move at play here? Because let's face it, Moreno's silence for so long raises questions. Was he complicit? Or was he waiting for the right moment to strike? Then there's Max Miller himself. He's denying everything, of course. But here's the kicker, he's still running for re-election. And he's got Trump's endorsement. That's a powerful shield, but it's also a double-edged sword. Because while Trump voters might not care about domestic abuse allegations, the broader public, they're watching. And this isn't just about Miller's reputation, it's about the credibility of the entire Republican Party. If a man with Trump's backing is accused of abusing his family, does that make the party's values look weak? Or does it make the accusers look like they're weaponizing private matters? I think it's both. And that's why Democrats are circling like vultures, seeing this as an opportunity to take a seat that's been solidly Republican for years. But let's talk about the custody battle. This isn't just a legal dispute, it's a war of narratives. Emily Moreno, the ex-wife, says Miller scolded, hit, and threatened her. Miller denies it. Now, the ex-wife's spokesperson called his recent video shameful, accusing him of using their daughter as a political pawn. And honestly, that's a dangerous accusation. Because if you're a parent, you're always trying to protect your child. But when that child becomes a political tool, it's a line that's easy to cross. What's fascinating here is the public's role in this. We're not just spectators, we're judges. We're deciding who's telling the truth, who's lying, and whether someone deserves to hold public office. But how do we do that when the evidence is so murky? Because the truth here isn't clear-cut. There are court documents, conflicting accounts, and a lot of emotional baggage. And that's the problem. When personal trauma becomes a political issue, it's impossible to separate facts from feelings. And let's not forget the bigger picture. This isn't just about one congressman or one family. It's about how our political system allows personal scandals to dominate public discourse. It's about how quickly a candidate can be painted as a villain or a victim, depending on who's telling the story. It's also about the power of social media, Miller's video on X, the viral outrage, the way narratives spread like wildfire. But here's the thing, no matter how loud the accusations, the real trial will happen in a courtroom, not on TikTok. And that's where the truth will finally be tested. But until then, we're left with a messy, emotional, and deeply human story that's being played out on the national stage. And that's what makes it so compelling. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just about politics, it's about people. And that's the part we all need to remember.